Good morning, everybody. This is Sharon at Resolve and Succeed, and today is 12/9, if you can believe that. And we have a little bit smaller group here today because we have Lee and Renee are at Techademic School learning all kinds of new things. Hopefully they'll bring us some great information back, and we're looking forward to hearing from them. But today, so far, here's a note from Garen. Let's see. I'm going to be late for the hangout. So he'll be on in a little bit. But today we've got Catherine and Lucinda and Mariette joining us. And hopefully Mike will be able to get on in a little bit. So we'll see what's going on. So let's find out how our weeks went and what we were working on this week. So Mariette, if you can unmute yourself and tell us how your week went, what you were working on, just briefly, and then we'll go into more details in a little bit.
All right. I'm basically, trying to finish setting up the store. Thinking of what items to sell and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't started. I mean, I'm still in the process of, setting it up. I got
Shopify?
Yes. It looks like I will not be ready for the Christmas. It looks like I'll be ready for what do you call it? I'm a little behind.
Valentine's Day.
Or New Year's.
Yeah, but I'm still working on it. I'm still working on setting it up. Yeah.
Now, what are you using? What kind of instructions? Have you been watching Chris's stuff? Or
yes, yes. I watched his live event the last time, and then I requested the PDF to set it up, and he sent it in my email. So, I'm having my son help me, go through it, to get it all set up.
Okay. I am watching Lawrence Aponte, I think it is, his webinar that he did for how to set up Shopify as well.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes into a lot of minute details as to what we need to do. So I was going to share some of that with people, with all of you today. I only got through about half of it. But there's some important things that he said needed to be checked or unchecked on the setup process. So I was going to talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
So Lucinda, how about you? How'd your week go and what were you working on? You're on mute.
Well, again, I'm working on setting up some of the things in there to work on. And I think the one question that I have right now is to change the size of your pictures. Like you said, to change them to that specific size. Is there a certain type of program I have to download to do that, or is what we have?
You can actually do it in Canva. And what you do is you go into Canva and you select custom dimensions, I think it is. And then you just plug in your dimensions. So, and that's, it's a specific for your Facebook ads. Is that what you're talking about? Sizing it for Facebook ads?
Haven't made it that far yet, but putting the pictures onto my Shopify site.
Okay, so pictures onto your Shopify site is completely different. You don't need to go into Canva for that at all. We can talk about that, make a note of that, and we'll come back to that. But if you want to go into Canva to get the specific size of picture for your Facebook ad, it's 1080 by 1080. And I can show you, I can share a screen and show you how to do that if you would like me to.
I've actually been watching stuff by Danielle. I forget her last name, and she's got a lot of really good information on setting up your stuff. And what I found is with the uh, AliExpress, that I don't know whether so many people have gotten in doing it. When I went in to see how many things have sold, the top ones in what I saw were up to 300. And Danielle says not take stuff that's got at least sold at least 1,000 in a month. So I'll have to go in and talk to them about that. They did tell me that this has been a record-breaking year for them for Black Friday.
Shopify told you that?
Shopify told me that they have never sold as much as this ever before on Black Friday.
Probably because Techademics was involved.
Oh, for sure. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be exciting. The other thing I'm considering is, as Mariette mentioned, about, we're beyond Christmas. There's no point in even trying to do it for Christmas now because they won't be able to deliver it first. Maybe Boxing Day, I don't know. But you have, in January, do you have a white sale?
Say it again.
It's called a white sale. January. This is where they sell eats and stuff like that.
Yes.
You can also call it an after Christmas sale. That's an idea. An after Christmas sale. Great bargains. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Sounds great. And then, of course, Valentine's Day. I think that's going to be the main one that's coming up next. And so this will give us a chance to get our feet wet and get a few things going and see how we can do with that. So I did download some stuff, and then it seemed that I forgot to push it over into my Shopify account. So I have to go back and do that. It's
total learning lesson.
I am really enjoying this. I know I'm going to really, really, really like this far better than anything else we're doing. So that's pretty much what I've been doing there. Other than I did go to the hospital yesterday to have some tests done. They did not tell me that they were going to fill me full of radioactive material. Right. I'm feeling a little weird today.
Wow.
And she did warn me I could be coughing, but you know something? I think it's clearing out a lot of stuff in my system. So I think it's going to be, I'm sure I'm going to be feeling better, but I may start coughing and sneezing again. Anyway, that's enough for now. There's Mike.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Can
y'all hear me?
Yes, we can. We're going down the line. Catherine's next, and then we'll come to you.
Okay, great.
Okay, Catherine, how'd your week go?
Well, we'll go to Mike really quick because I don't have much to report. You may or may not recall I left early on Friday to take someone to a doctor's appointment.
Yes.
That same person had a doctor's appointment on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I have not very little. I have in the last 24 hours tried to catch up on some of Vic's videos. And this morning I watched one, yes, I think it was last night for Chris, but I think there's 2 more Chris videos I've missed. This one was 5 unique ways to sell more Shopify products. I think that was from last night. So that's what I'm going to do today is get caught up on all these videos I've missed over the week and then get back to my store. I was still at the same place over the weekend that I was when we started this on last Friday. I was a little farther. And I'm still struggling with putting things in collections. And when I was watching Chris's webinar this morning, he talked a lot about the general store versus the niche store. So I have a general store domain name, but basically I have a niche store that's only about jewelry. But if I can conquer this collections thing, then I believe I could easily turn it into a general store, because jewelry as a whole would be one collection, and then whatever the other stuff was. And then, although I don't know how to do it yet, what I think I can do is if you came into my store and clicked on the jewelry collection, then at that point the jewelry you would hit a page. So I think I have to create another page that would have multiple collections of maybe necklaces, earrings, watches, etc. So, and that's kind of where I left it on the weekend.
Catherine,
So that's all I got. Yeah.
I actually learned how to do that this week. So I was gonna see if anybody wanted me to share that with them. So
Absolutely, yes, please.
Yes, yes, that would be good.
yeah, I've been a busy bee, let me tell you, learning and watching all these different videos and stuff. But let's go to Mike. Mike, I muted you because it was really noisy, but let's see how your week has gone. You're on mute. There you go. You sound like a monster. Yeah, it's really bad. You sound like you're a movie monster.
Sounds like he's underwater trying to talk to
Yes,
us.
it does.
I didn't do it.
It's really bad. Can't understand a word you're saying. Oh, broken wire? Do you have your headset? Okay. Yeah, let's do your headset. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mute you, and once you get that done, then we'll come back to you. No. Okay. I got you muted, and I'm just gonna go on, and we'll come back to you. Okay. Okay, so what have I been doing this week? I have been learning and setting up my store and running ads. One of the things that I did do, which I would highly recommend to everybody, is Lee talked about the Shopify app, and Garen got it, and from him, and then I got it from Garen. I have a link if anybody's interested in getting it as well. But they have it on for half price, which is $47 a month. And I kind of gulped at that price. But once you see everything that it does, it is an amazing application and saves you hours and hours and hours and hours of work. It allows you to build what's called boards. So like you were talking, Catherine, you can go in and do different products. Like I have a board for earrings, I have a board for necklaces, bracelets, if I wanted to do camping equipment, you know, sporting goods, uh, t-shirts, anything like that, you can make separate boards, and you just go in and search, and it's really cool because you download the app, and then you can go in and click, and it will also show you all the e-packet stores, and if it's not e-packet, it hides them. You can also click and say, I only want the best sellers, and then when you go through, it blanks out everything but the ones that have e-packet and your highest sellers. So you know that if you get products from them, you're getting, you know, the high quality sellers, which is really cool. And then it loads all your pictures up for you, Lucinda. So you don't have to individually do them. It loads everything up. It also loads up the description of the product, and you can go in and edit that. Okay, I will, Myriad, I'll give you my link to that. I'll have to go get it. But the amount that this does, and I'm just learning how to use it because I've just had it for like a day and a half. And I spent yesterday and I loaded up a ton of different products. And the other thing that you can do is you can go through, because as I was seeing things for mom. So I set up a board for Mother's Day. I have a board for Valentine's Day. You could do one for, you know, Easter. You could do one for Flag Day, whatever you want. And you can set all these up in advance, and you don't send them to your Shopify store until you're ready to do that. And then once you want to send them to the Shopify store, then it loads onto your Shopify store, and you can, you know, make any edits or any changes that you want. But the amount of time that it saves you is just unreal. It's just unreal. So I've been not only doing that, but I also went into, well, first of all, the Shopify app has a ton of training on it. And I just went in and watched all those trainings. And that's how I learned how to do a lot of this stuff. So I highly, highly, highly recommend it to anybody that wants to cut down on time and be able to load a ton of products onto your store. And it's been really something. Then I also went into Shopify itself because I have the debut collection, which is just the free one. And I wanted to be able to put different things on my store like Catherine was talking about. Right now I just have jewelry on mine, but I'm going to have a lot of other stuff as well. But I learned how to go in and go into collections and then do a navigation. So on my Shopify store, you can now go in and it has a navigation bar. So it says fashion jewelry at the top, and you click on that, and then it has the different categories. So if somebody just wants to see earrings, they click on earrings, and then all the earrings will come up. If they want to just see necklace, all the necklaces will come up. So it's really cool on how to do that. And again, with my Shopify app, I was able to make boards that had just bracelets, just necklace, just rings, and so on and so forth, jewelry sets. So I don't have that all set up yet. I only have, I think, bracelets, earrings, and maybe, I think those are the only two categories that are active. But right now I've only got 4 items actually on my store, but I've got a ton more to load on there that I'm going to be doing this weekend. And it'll look like a regular store, which is really cool. And then, like I said, I started watching Lawrence Aponte's video on how to set up a Shopify store, and there were some things in there. I have not finished watching it, but I was going to share some of the things in there as well that he said to make sure that you do. So that's what I've been working on this week, every day, you know, learning. I've run ads I had one running for 9 days, haven't got any sales, but I got a lot of information for what I was doing. And for the jewelry, for right now, the age group was 45 to 65 plus. More women, but now the second ad that I'm running, it was like 56% women versus 48% men. So now I'm leaving it on all for that. And so I'm just gathering data in my ads manager. And then I started running 2 more ads. I had angel wing earrings and I was running the ads on that, and I dropped that one after 9 days. And now I started running 2 more, the same ad for a pair of earrings. I did a post engagement ad and I did a Facebook ad because I wanted to see, same exact ad, I wanted to see which one got more engagement and was lesser cost. But still I don't have any sales yet, darn it. But anyway, that's what I've been doing, and hopefully, it'll start going cha-ching, cha-ching. And I also, when I went through the products, Chris was saying, to keep it at $5 or less, but with this Shopify ad, I really didn't pay much attention to that because I have stuff over $5 because it seemed like all the jewelry was all plated jewelry, which I personally hate because, especially for earrings, because makes my ears itch and infects them. So I wanted to have some jewelry, of all ranges. So because I used that app, I was able to find some really cool stuff with really good sellers and ePacket. And a lot of times the shipping was free with ePacket. And it says right up when you're looking for products, right at the top, it'll say ePacket and it'll show how many diamonds the seller has. So I found that extremely helpful. So let's go see if Mike got squared away. Mike, go ahead and unmute yourself and let's try it again. Oh. That is really bad. Why don't you log off and log back on and see if it makes any difference? Okay? Cool. Good. And hopefully when he gets back on, it'll be a better connection for him. So anyway, we have lots to talk about today as far as, what we've learned and what we're doing. And I will get, let's see, let me go get my link. And I'll be right back. So Lucinda, why don't you go ahead and take over for a minute and I'll be back in just a second.
Okay, well, yes, you've given some good ideas there on Shopify. The question I wanted to ask you is, does this do the same thing as Oberlo does? Because it was recommended to me by Shopify, and it's like $5 a month after 30 days.
I believe this one does. I'm not familiar with that one. I haven't used it. I've only tried this one. But from what Darren said, whoops, no, Mike, that is bad. This one does more, but I don't, because I'm not familiar with the other one, I don't know. So I can't really answer that question.
I'm using the one you mentioned.
Oberlo?
I was using it last week before, the week before, the days before our last meeting. Yes, I haven't used it all week, but yes. And I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know the one that Sharon's talking about. So I'm going from long memory here because it's been a rough week. We've gone through surgery this week. I still had to go in and clean things up. Like I went in and deleted the stuff. It loaded the description, and I went in and deleted the stuff I didn't want there. And because I'm doing a sale on every one with free shipping, I added that little paragraph that I put at the top of every description. One of the things I know she said that the other tool doesn't do is I still have to go in and look and see how many diamonds a seller has. And I don't believe that I can select, like she said, you can select a topic. I don't recall that I could do that, but I'd only used it for about 4 or 5 days before last Friday's meeting. And I really haven't touched anything this week. So I thought it was cool. And you're right. It was, it's free for the first month and $5 after that, $4.95, I think. And their support is good. I like their support also. They were helpful.
I was wondering what you just said there about somehow or other I couldn't find categories. Like I went into jewelry and it just said fine jewelry, but this other lady, Danielle, has got like jewelry for people who love horses and all sorts of different categories, Valentine's Day and everything like that. So I don't know whether that is not on the Oberlo, but it'll be something to check out this week for sure.
Well, it'll be interesting when Sharon gets back to understand. She talked about boards. Are boards the same thing as collections? I've had them help me a lot with setting up collections, and the steps seem fairly simple. However, in the end, display right for me. If you go on to products, under products is collections. And I've got a bunch of collections here. I've got do-it-yourself, jewelry making supplies, necklace sets, body jewelry, necklaces, bracelet sets, men's, and then earrings and rings and punk gothic and bracelets and girls and best friends and lovers and the gift card. But I can't get them to display. So the setup seems fairly easy. They get the support gives you the instructions. Somebody told me last week to call support instead of doing the chat. I did that once, and he went through the setup with me, telling me what to do, and everything that he told me to do worked really great. But then when you hit the end button, whatever that was, they just don't display. And I'd been on the phone with him for a long time, so I told him I would work on it, and if I needed help, I'd call him back, which I never called him back, but I still need help. So the question to Sharon, if she can hear, is,
yes, I'm
are
here.
your boards, you talked about boards, are they the same as collections?
No. No, they are not. I'll show you. I'll go into my store and show you. Let me just, I'm still trying to grab this link. I'm having to send it from one computer to another, so it's taking me just a minute here. No, collections, the boards will become your collections, but no, they're separate. So I'll show you. And you don't have to send, like yesterday, I just picked one item from my board just to test it, to see if it would work, and it did. So, like I say, I'm still, learning. I just did this yesterday, but shoot. Okay, you guys go ahead and go. I'm still trying to fix something here.
Okay, Catherine, Erin and I were discussing the fact that she's going to be away. And we need someone on the 9th, 16th, and
Has anybody
no,
explained
the
to Sharon that she's
23rd and the
already away for 2 weeks and therefore she's not allowed to go away again?
Well,
No,
I'm
she
away for 3.5 weeks this time. Okay, here's my link if anybody's interested for the Shopify. And the thing is once you get this link, you scroll all the way to the bottom and you sign up for their affiliate program and they pay 30% commission on them. So, you know, you get enough people signed up under you for this and it pays for your monthly fee. It's normally $98 a month and we're getting it for $47.
is that 40? Is that 47 all along, or
It's $47 a month,
will
which
it
is
go up?
normally $98. No, it's 47. It'll stay at 47. So anyway, if anybody's interested, there it is. So Mike, we still don't have you. Okay, you're welcome, Mariette. Do you want me to share my screen and show you what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can get in here. Let's see. Like I say, I just got this, so I'm not exactly sure. And I haven't done anything on this computer, so let me try to get in here. Okay.
Maybe we could ask Mr. Vic to add this to our list of affiliate programs so that it would automatically go out to anybody who signed up.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta sign in. Hold on.
So Catherine, hello, do you want to learn how to do the setups at the meetings?
Yeah, as long as you're there with me.
Well, we can work on this another day if you want, and I'll help you set it up. It's quite simple once you know how.
Okay.
Then certainly I'll make sure that I'm there on the date that you're there.
Okay, I'm in my Shopify store. Now I just have to remember how to do everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here. So Mike left us again, huh? Well, hopefully he can come back. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And tell me when you can see it, if you would, please.
We can.
Okay. So this is just some of the things that you can do. You can go in and you can set your markup. And they had it set at 200%, so that's what I did. I did 200%. I did my default at £1. You can put whatever pricing you want on the end. So it's I put 99. You can do 97, 95, whatever you want. Fixed weight is £1. You want the simplified description. So instead of having all the garbage in there, it'll just take the most important stuff and it'll put it in there. And then they said you want to put your own phone number in here because if the vendor has a question, then they will call you instead of calling the customer. So that's all really cool stuff. Okay, so if they do any updates, you just click on this and then you'll be updated because this is a fairly new app and he's updating it all the time. So these are products that I went through and I loaded up these yesterday. And I just went through and found these. So now these are what's called the boards. So like bracelets, these are the bracelets that I found. Okay. And so it puts the pricing, automatic pricing on it that I set everything at 99 cents. And you can change the pricing if you want to once you do it. I have free shipping on my stuff. I'm not charging for shipping. But then you can go in and bulk edit as well. So this is like all the different stuff that I found. I've got 3 pages of stuff. This would have taken me hours and hours and hours to load this stuff up by myself, but I did it in a very short amount of time. Let's see. So
I have a question.
yes.
First, I have a comment. We must be really close to the same age or the same background or something because a lot of your pieces are pieces I picked also.
Cool.
Which is cool.
Similar taste.
Maybe it means we both picked great stuff that will sell.
I hope so.
Overlow allows you to put a percentage on the price also.
Mm-hmm.
However, sometimes that worked and sometimes it didn't. And when it didn't work, which maybe is an argument for this app, and you had a lot of variations,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes there can be color and size variations, so it makes an extremely long list. But if the price wasn't right, because everything I do has a markup and free shipping, I had to go into each one, and I think I need to get rid of my little paragraph at the top that says regular price, percent off price, whatever else I say there, because I have to go back into every single one that automatically loads and figure out the percent off with the calculator and update all of that information. So it was better than, I loaded, I think 50 some or 75 products by hand. Then I found the overload, or however you say it, and that went really fast, but it took me almost as much time because I had to clean up everything it uploaded and change prices. So maybe this one is, overload is better than doing it all by myself, and maybe this one will be better than overload since you didn't have to go in and fix anything up.
Right. Well, you can still go in and put in like, and again, I'm still just trying to learn this, but like the bracelet that I put in, the description was there. Let me show you. This bracelet, when it loaded this up, what happened was I changed the title because it was too long. It wouldn't load on Facebook. And then I put this in there because on this particular product, it really didn't have a description in the other. So, but it showed all this stuff. And then it brought up all these images, and then it allows you to make changes or add more images, add a variant. whatever you want to do. So I didn't have to load any of these images. They automatically came over, which was really cool. That you know, so you have the option of being able to go in and add or subtract whatever you want. Like there was a couple of things in here that I deleted because I didn't think they were necessary. So, but it does the majority of the work for you. But let me play this, and you can just get an overview of how to use it. Okay, I'm going to show you just a couple more of these. So it's, let's see, this one's 5 minutes. This is collecting products. You guys want to see these?
Yes.
Okay. When you sort by orders, it shows you how many were ordered. Okay, so creating boards, this is short. And then this is on bulk editing, which I find pretty fascinating, and it saves a lot of time as well. Hi, sweetie. Okay. Are y'all still there?
Yes.
Are are you finding this interesting?
Yes, I really have to try out the other one to see the difference.
Okay. You see all this training that it's got on here? I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And I've been watching these and learning just a ton of stuff. The other thing I wanted to show you was, let me go into AliExpress. Because I didn't show you that video. Okay, so let's say, okay, so iPhone case. So now what it's going to do is I'm going to go up to the app here, and it's going to log into your account here. I'm logged in. Why it's doing that? I just wanted to show you this. Oh, I know. Because it saves so much time and you can do so much with it. Like I say, all that stuff that you saw on mine, I don't know why this is all here. I just did that yesterday.
Wondering about the markup prices. Are you using the same markup for all products?
Yeah, I have it on 200%. You can put it on any percentage you want to. You just change it here. I just put it on there because that's what the training, that's what they had
Oh,
when, when I watched it. So I had it at 30%, then I moved it to 100, and now I have it at 200. So,
this other lady suggested four times.
4 times?
Yeah.
Well,
Jewelry has a very, very high markup. A lot of these other things would have a lower markup. That's why I'm asking.
yeah. I don't know why this is coming up this way. Jewelry. I'm trying to show you if I could. Okay, so, oh, here it is. Okay, so you can click on hide products without e-packet and then hide non-top rated sellers. So if I just clicked on this and I went through, this isn't showing these right though. I don't know. Okay, if somebody can help me out here, I don't know, usually this is not coming up, it's not looking the same. It normally does here. Okay, let me, things for women. Let's see if that'll do it. Okay, here we go. So I clicked on that and see up here, it has e-packet 284. So the only thing that's going to show is the e-packets up at the top, and then it shows the top sellers as well. So I can click on this if I want to go through really quickly and I only want top sellers, then as I go through here, it's going to gray out anybody that's not a top seller and that doesn't have e-packet. So when you're trying to find products, this is really helpful. So like here, it's a free e-packet and the cost is $9.49. So I found this extremely helpful when I was trying to find stuff because it just eliminated a whole bunch. So that just kind of shows you how quickly you can go through and find stuff. So, okay, I'm coming back to y'all. And I was going to, so Mike left permanently, I guess. I wanted to show you also, oh, Catherine left?
Yeah, I think she's not feeling well.
Uh-uh. I wanted to show you also what Lawrence had to say about setups as far as your Shopify store goes. So
Is that Lawrence Aponte, A-P-O-N-T-E?
yes, yeah. Garen's having trouble getting on. He's trying to get on, but hopefully he'll make it. Muriette or Lucinda, did either one of you have any questions on what I just showed you?
Not really. I haven't really done very much with overload yet, so I have no idea.
Yeah,
Work.
I don't know anything about overload. I do understand, at least I was told, that this one does more than overload does, but what it does, I have no idea.
Well, considering the price difference of between $5 a month and $3 a month.
Right. Well, this one has a 14-day free trial. It's 14 days free trial, and that's why I signed up for it, because I'm like, okay, show me what you can do here. So, you know, if you sign up for 14 days and you don't like it, then, you know, you don't have to go on with it.
Oberlo has a 30-day one, so
Okay.
I'll work with that for now.
Okay.
That's not why I couldn't get in to put in like what type of jewelry I wanted, like you bracelets and stuff like this. But when I went into the AliExpress, I just simply bought all jewelry lumped together, and so I have to go back in and really look at it to see why it didn't work out the way I wanted.
Yeah. Would you like me to share my screen and show you how I set up the categories and stuff for my store yesterday for collections and the navigation?
Sure. Can you talk what you're doing at the same time?
Sure. Yeah, I sure will. Let me go back and share my screen again. And can you see my screen yet?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to show you my store first. Okay, this is my store, and you see up here it
Yes.
says catalog. So if you click catalog, it has everything. But I have fashion jewelry. I have earrings. So if I click on earrings, it's going to show just my earrings. And if you click on necklace, which I don't think I have any in there. Yeah, I don't have them loaded in there yet. But this is a way that you can, and here's my bracelets. So, like, if I had camping equipment, then I'd have a navigation saying camping equipment, or, you know, hoodies or whatever you want. So you can have different ones, and then the drop-down menu. So this is the result. So the way that you do that is you're going to go into your Shopify store, and you're going to go down, and again, I have to play around with this. Okay, so, okay, let me go to home. What you're going to do is from the home menu, you're going to go down to settings. And, nope, that's not right. Let's see, you're going to go into online store. Nope, that's not right either. I want collections is what I'm trying to do. Products. Okay, so go from your home menu and go over to the side here and click on products. And then you're going to click on collection. Okay, up in the right-hand corner, you're going to create a collection. So what you're going to title it, let's say camping equipment. Okay, and then you can put a description in here if you want to. And this says automatically select products based on conditions. And you want to manually select products, you will be able to select products. Okay, I'm going to manually select my product. And then, let's see, this I am not going to do anything. And here, this shows you who's going to be able to see it. So it has a buy button on Facebook Messenger and online. And so now you just click. If you wanted to upload an image, you could do that, but I don't obviously have anything in there. Okay, so now I have a collection. And if, well, maybe I should, okay, let me add another collection. I'll just go ahead, create collection for, I'll just say bracelet. Okay, and again, then I'm going to manually upload it. Save collection. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go into settings. Nope, I'm not going into settings. Over on the left-hand side, go back home. Yeah, I just learned how to do this, so go into online store. Okay, so on the left-hand side, you're going to go into navigation. And here, you're going to add menu. So here I'm going to menu, add menu item. Like sidebar name, I'm just going to put bracelet. And then add menu item. So you're going to put bracelet. And then on home page, you're going to click this drop down, and I'm going to say product. Can't remember if it's product or collection, but we'll see. Add product. And here's my Buddha bracelet. So save menu. This is either going to be product or collection. I can't remember. So let's go see what happens. And now I'm going to go back into my Shopify store. Where are you? Oh, wait. Okay. So bracelets. And it's got the two products there. Earrings. I don't see, because I don't have anything loaded in for necklaces, so let's see. Anyway, this is the way you do it. You go in, you have to be your collection first. And again, let's see, you're going to go into products and set up your collection. And then after you have your collection set up, then you're going to go into your online store and go into navigation. Add your menu item. So here's edit menu. So let's see what I put on this one. Earrings. Oh, it is collection. So you want to put collection there instead of product. So edit this, and I would put collection, and then save that menu, and it'll show up. Okay, there are two errors. Link bracelet is invalid. Link space couldn't update the bracelet. Collection not found, because it's because I don't have anything in there. Is why that happened. So that's how you set it up. You set up your collections and put everything in your collection. And then when you hit the navigation, whatever you've got in that collection would then show up. And I'm sorry this is kind of disjointed, but that's how I did that. Then I called the Shopify help yesterday, and they're the ones that helped me set this up. So like if everything's under fashion jewelry here, if I had something under camping equipment, then the navigation bar would show up there, and then it would show, you know, whatever I had for camping equipment. But since I have no products in there, it's not showing up. But hopefully that helps somebody. Did that make sense, Lucinda and Muriette? Okay. The other thing that I wanted to show you was this. And what this is Lawrence's training. And there's certain things on the setup I wanted to show you. Okay. Okay, this is how to set up the initial setup for your Shopify store. Is this something you would like to see?
I don't really need that. Mariette, eh?
Mariette, are you interested in seeing this?
Yes.
Okay. Because he covers things of what you should have clicked and what you shouldn't. Okay, Mariette, can you thank you. Okay, so I'll kind of skip through this, but I'm going to fast forward this some. This is under the checkout.
Catherine and Mike are both back in.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this is why I knew, Cindy, I'm going to do these because often just reboots and it shuts everything. This is how long it boot and come back up.
Wow.
Last week it didn't do it, and I thought that's because I had Best Buy in it trying to fix things, and they said it had I don't remember, it wasn't a virus, it had something, and everything was fixed. It didn't happen last week, so I thought everything was good. And it really, I can't say it only happens on these webinars. It happens any other time but on these webinars. So I don't know what it is about these webinars that my computer can't handle. You know, if Shopify works or when Shopify works and I start making a lot of money, then I'll go buy a new computer.
There you go. Okay, this is Lawrence. This is Lawrence giving instructions on how to set up your Shopify. Can you get that, Jim? Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. Okay. So I wanted to share that part with you, with the shipping and stuff especially, because that's where a lot of people get messed up. And with Lawrence, you know, being an expert at this, I thought that might be helpful to y'all.
Question.
Uh-huh.
That all looked real familiar, so I thought that must have been one of the videos I watched last week from the free training in Techademics. But I logged on and looked, and I don't see that there.
Yeah, this is not free training. This is from the, what is it called? This is, hold on, from, yeah, it's from my Techademics. Under my products, the entrepreneur, which I'm sharing with you guys, that part of it. It's the Entrepreneur Club. And that's
Okay. That's
the
$100
training.
a month.
It's $100 a month or $1,000 a year.
Yeah, I'm not in that. Not yet.
Yeah. They have it, different subjects, like every Tuesday, they have it on Shopify, I think it is, or, yeah, Shopify. So they have all these different trainings. But, okay, there is no audio. You couldn't hear the audio on that? Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that. I don't know why you couldn't hear it, because it was up really loud. Well, darn. Well, hopefully, were you able to follow along with what he was checking off and everything? You guys?
Yeah. Somewhere
Okay.
I've seen a very similar one.
Okay. Well, that last was, he was setting up for if you had a product, free product and charging shipping, and then if you were charging for the product, or if the product was free and then you were charging for shipping. And that's what I was trying to get you guys set up. Who's Emporium of M?
That's me.
Oh, okay. So I apologize. I didn't realize you guys couldn't hear it. That's kind of a bummer because he was explaining everything.
Didn't know where you did something.
Yeah, I had no idea because I could hear it. So I thought sharing my screen you would be able to hear it. But hopefully you followed what he was doing as far as unchecking the certain boxes, because I hadn't done that. I had some of those still checked, so I went through and changed that. But,
Shopify does have some really excellent stuff on that.
yeah. So, so does anybody have any questions? Poor Mike, we want to hear from you, but nope, can't hear you. All we hear is noise.
I thought I had it fixed.
Whoops, there
Well,
we heard you, but it's all scratchy.
I thought I had it fixed.
Well, we can hear you speak better. It's the background noise.
Yeah, terrible background noise. You're frozen now. Okay, well, Does anybody else have anything to share that they learned this week?
The only thing is, because I'm living in Canada, I know he said to do it in the States, but I'm going to do it in Canada as well. And when I was going through the taxes, it showed for Ontario, it says 5% tax. And we have this stupid HST, which is 13% tax.
Oh,
So
wow.
I did talk to them, and apparently the way it's set up there is it just shows the one tax. But if you do the product, we'll charge the 13%. That's in Canada. It's in Ontario. I found lots of ways to make sure we pay a lot more taxes than we ever did before,
Wow.
and that's one of them.
Yeah, I don't know
So-
how that works in Canada. I know in the United States, you pay tax if somebody, like in California, if somebody from California bought something, then they would pay tax. But if it's out of state, like if they were in Nevada or New York or someplace, they wouldn't pay tax. So, and that was one of the things that I had checked on my setup, was to automatically include taxes in the price, and Lawrence said, do not check that box. Don't check either one of those. So I unchecked them. So,
Well, that's good to know,
so I,
because they were talking about changing that.
yeah, yeah. So, okay, we're going on 10:30 here. So I just wanted to see if anybody else had any questions.
Not today.
Okay, Catherine, are you good?
I got a question. I'm looking for Chris Records fan page and Chris Records other Facebook page, and I can't seem to find them. What is it I should be searching for on Facebook?
Yeah,
Chris Records fan page brings up a page, but it's not the fan page I was on when my computer decided to die.
well, I know Chris did a post yesterday that a lot of people watched. I wasn't able to find it yesterday either, but I thought it would be in the Tech Elite, but I didn't even find it in there. So,
Almost. Mini Bible. What's our Bible?
I don't know where it is, but actually, okay, hold on. Garen gave me a link yesterday. Let me see if I can pull that link. Hey Sharon, I'm sorry, I thought I had fixed it. Okay. Mike just sent an apology saying that he thought he had fixed it, but it didn't work. So let me see if I can pull this link for, okay.
I just went on the Facebook page and put in Chris Record, and it brought up Chris Record, several ones, but it shows the Chris Record Techademics. It is there.
Okay, this is a link. Let me even try it, because this is a link Garen sent me last night. So let's see if that takes you to it. It takes you to Chris Record. Yes, that's the link right there, ladies. So if you click on that, did you get that, Catherine?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Oh, yeah, I'm not muted. Before
Okay.
you go, I tried to do a restore on everything, but I didn't get everything back.
Okay.
It was 2 links, and in the group chat, when I logged back on, everything that was there when I lost everything is no longer there. What were the 2 links you gave us?
This was my Shopify link if you are interested in that. And then the one I just gave you was Chris Records.
Okay.
That's the only one. Yeah.
Did you do a restart, Catherine, after you did all that stuff?
You know, it does its own restart. It just goes black and it shuts down, and it takes a long time for it to shut down. And when it does, it doesn't automatically reboot. It truly shuts down. Button. If there's any updates installed, and I have it set to install those kind of things at night, to wait for all that to install. Java, I also got a note on Java, but Java I could skip. So I skipped Java till this is over, and then I'll go back and install those updates. And then here's a weird one. Once I get it to boot back up, this one thing doubles the amount of time that I'm away. When we first started using that I made of, oh, I forgot the name of the section where you go in and put your meta tags and stuff. I've even deleted that picture. It was up as my screensaver, and it's not my screensaver. And I tried to delete that picture, so it's not there. That picture comes up, and for some period of time, I have no mouse. No matter how many times I shake it back and forth, I have nothing. And then all of a sudden, I will shake at one point, and boom, my name comes up, my picture comes up, and I can put in my password. And it's about a 25, 30-minute process every single time it happens. I also thought at one point it didn't happen so often if I used Firefox. But I wasn't on Firefox this morning. I was on Chrome.
Have you tried calling Geek Squad to see if they could find the issue?
Yeah, before last week's thing, I had Geek Squad back on because the week before it booted me off. And they said they found malware. Now that's the second time I've had them on in this many months. And both times they said there was malware and that everything would be fixed. And last week, I wasn't on for the whole time, but I was on for the better part of 2 hours, and I didn't have a problem. And I just cut my picture off while I was finishing getting ready to leave for the doctor's office. And then when I was getting ready to leave, I actually just clicked the phone to hang it up. But I didn't get booted off last week. I don't know why it does it. Maybe I will call Geek Squad again. I still am under contract with them, so I think I paid about $500 or very close to that for that 3-year contract, which I think is about up.
Wow.
So I'll maybe give them another call and see what they can do. I also am not confident that their security software is good enough. I've had 2 different ones before that, and I didn't seem to have all these problems. But the Geek Squad, when you take in your box, they get rid of what you have and install their own, saying that it's better. Maybe that's not it. Maybe the box is just getting old. I don't know. Anyway, Lucinda, I'd be happy to work with you to install the software and learn how to do anything that needs done. But obviously I need a backup. Because if I just disappear, it'll be about 30 minutes before I get back.
Well, that's okay. You can. I'm not quite sure how you would. When you don't start back in a few minutes, I would think perhaps you disappeared.
Yeah.
I'm not sure in that case if you were the one that brought it up, whether it would cancel the whole thing out or not.
If
Well, I don't want to cancel the whole thing. We could. Anybody who wants to could just meet. We don't even have to record it, see where we're at and what each of us are doing. Do we have any questions that anybody there could answer? I don't want to really cancel it. And I'll be happy to
No,
learn how to do it. But if I don't know what you see on your end, this time it went black and I cussed, and I thought, oh no, they could maybe still be hearing me.
No, we didn't. Have you tried to get in on your phone and use your phone
No, I have not.
or an iPad?
I do have an iPad,
You might
and I do
try
have
that.
my phone.
The thing is that if you're hosting and it cuts off, it's going to stop the hang up. So just so you know that. But you might want to try to get in like next week on your iPad or your phone and see if that works better than your computer.
When are you vanishing again?
Pardon me?
When are you going to be gone again?
I leave Tuesday.
Where are you going this time, if you can tell us?
Same place, Texas.
See your daughter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's allowed, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you.
I miss you very much.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna try to be on, but I can't guarantee that I could host because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. So hopefully I'll be able to be on. Lucinda, you posted on the chat. Sharon, can you give the link to his site? What site are you talking about?
was talking about the point there, Fonty.
Lauren?
I heard
Yeah.
and afterwards that's a paid thing.
Yeah, I can't because it's in the entrepreneur club in Academics. So in order for you to access it, you have to, be a paid member of that.
Well, actually,
Sharon, for this next thing, close your ears because we don't want you to hear this as a paid member. That video, I've seen it somewhere. So if you know how to spell his name, because I've already tried the spelling that I thought was correct and I couldn't find anything, Google it and see what comes up because I know I've seen that video and I know that name.
Yeah, it's Lawrence Aponte, Aponte.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Shopify has totally excellent stuff on setup.
yeah.
And Chris Record has done a lot of good stuff too. I haven't seen the last one, but the one before had a lot of really good information in it.
Well, I understand this last one is excellent as well. I haven't had a chance to watch it, like I say, because I couldn't find it. But I got an email saying he's live now, but there was no link, and it didn't say where he was. So the email didn't do a lot of good.
Well, I'm finding I'm having problems with those live ones. Not so much with Chris, but with Vic, is that I can't watch it. I can see it. It keeps stopping.
Yeah, it keeps freezing.
And I end up keeps freezing and freezing and freezing, so I end up canceling it out and then going back and looking at it afterwards.
Yeah.
So I was
Is
thinking
that
of,
him or is that our connection? I don't know because I have the same problem. I always assumed it was my crappy computer connection. Is it him though?
Well, if we're all
since it happens
I
to
think it's a Facebook Live because so many people are coming on so rapidly, and I think that's probably what's doing it. I also discovered that if I try to do anything else on my computer while he's on, it messes it up and makes it freeze too. So I have to just listen to him, which is the other thing we haven't even discussed is what's going on with Vic and what he's doing. I don't know if any of you watched his webinar the other night. That was one of the questions that I did have because he said we could invite our list to see those webinars, but he didn't say how we could do it. Like for the replay, if we didn't, he didn't really give us enough time, or at least I didn't send anything to my list because he just like told us about it the day before or something. It was a very short time period, but I don't know how to, I want to send it to my list, but I don't know how to send them to the replay. So do you guys know how to do that?
If you have the replay up in Facebook and copy the link, would that get you back there?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
That would be my best guess.
Let me go into Facebook and see.
The other thing that happened too was one that he was saying, come on and watch it. And I went in at a couple of minutes after the time, and I ended up in the old one, and it didn't switch over to the new one. So I ended up watching the old one.
Yeah, you have to,
You have to go out and back in again.
yeah, you never know. And the other thing is, okay, he's got up here now, we'll be bringing out the most powerful and competitive traffic training course in the industry from 4% very soon. I'm interested to hear your opinion. And then he's got stuff to click. But where that, and that one is under, I don't know what it's under. Let me see. He's got so many different things going here. Vic Strice's post, let's see if it's under that. December 7th.
I watched the video. I don't know if it was a Facebook. I think it was a Facebook Live, and he talked about. And I thought I was watching it a couple days after the fact because I've been trying to since yesterday get caught up. I thought he said that the new funnels were going to be out on Monday. So am I confused? And it's not last Monday; it's next Monday or something.
Yeah, next Monday. Next Monday.
Okay, because I kept going and looking for him. I couldn't find him.
Yeah. Well, I just went in on Vic Strice's post, and that video is not there, that training video. So he must have it on something else. That's what I was trying to figure out. But I think it's really good to send to your list if we can figure it out, because again, it's a free way in the training, and then he talks about 4% and so on and so forth if you have a list going. So that's good. And the fact that the funnel's coming out that has the free membership, that's really good. And that he's also this weekend changing the recordings so he can start doing episode 5 on the 100K in 90 days. So that he's working really hard. When he goes quiet, you know there's something coming out.
Yeah,
So anyway.
He did mention in there that they're having, setting it up, switching from ClickBank over here. It's an absolutely massive undertaking, and it's just going as well as they had hoped. But eventually they will. I was just hoping they would have something that we could sign, because I do have a list of people I would like to send it to.
Yeah.
But I don't want to send it if it's not going to be on my program.
I know it's been kind of confusing, because I know like Justin Berengia and several of the other top people have been signing people up left and right, but I haven't done anything. I haven't promoted anything, because I'm like, if they don't have the system set up, I don't think that's a good introduction to 4%. So I've been waiting, and that may be a big mistake, but that's what I've done. I've just been waiting till they get everything set up, and then I'm going to send out some emails and stuff. So anyway, it's 10:30. You ladies have any other questions, or should we bring it to an end?
No, the last one I had you answered.
Oh, good. Okay. Catherine, did you have any questions? You're on mute. There you
I'm
go.
sorry.
That's okay.
I went to Facebook because I thought that live recording that you were looking for would be in the 4% group. So far, clicking down, I haven't seen it. but it says 1 hour ago, he put out this poll.
Right.
So if you
that's what I
scroll
thought.
down, you can click on whichever thing is that you want to know, whatever. There are 5 options here, it looks. No, there are 15 options.
Yeah. The thing is,
so that's where
it's not going to be in 4% because people that are not in 4% can't see it. So he had to
It
post
is at
it.
4%. That's where I
someplace else.
found it.
No, not. I'm talking about the webinar he did the other night. That
Oh,
he said to invite people to. That's why I thought he said it was going to be under Vic Strice's post, but I'm not. I didn't see it in there. So.
yeah, he seems to have another website, another Facebook page.
I'll see if I can
Can I
find
find
it, and then I'll post in Resolve and Succeed. So.
Okay.
Okay. Well, shall we call it a day? So I just wanted to say, if either one of you want me to go over that collection and then that navigation thing, if you didn't understand what I was doing, we could do a quick hangout, and you could show your screen and I can guide you through it if you want me to, as best I can.
Yeah, I actually want to get
Boards.
I'm working with Oberlu on working properly
Okay.
at this point, because they have said to us that we really should be focusing on getting our first sale.
Right. Right. That's what I've been trying to do too. So. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the broadcast. Thank you for joining us today. And Lucinda, you'll be doing it next week then, is that correct?
Renee doesn't want to do it next week.
Oh, Renee, okay. Do you want to contact Renee or do you want me to?
I can contact her, yes.
You want me to?
I can call her.
You can? Okay.
Is she back yet? Is she back yet?
You're breaking up.
Is she back?
I believe
Is
she's
she-
still at school. I think
Okay.
the school ran through today.
All right.
So, okay, you ladies have a good week. And again, if you need something, you don't hesitate to call me. You don't hesitate. Okay?
Great week also.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.